Okay, so is the future of energy nuclear? Yes, if you were in China. No, if you're in Scotland. So let me explain myself. If we look at the most recent data from the Financial Times, there are over 60 nuclear reactors being constructed around the world at the moment. Over 30 of those are in China. The next country that's constructing them is India, which is constructing 5. So there are no other countries constructing more than 5 nuclear reactors. There are, of course, other countries that are constructing nuclear reactors, including the Czech Republic. The USA is constructing no nuclear reactors at the moment, but is very excited about small modular reactors, which Google, Amazon, lots of tech companies are investing in, basically because they need electricity for AI in their data centers. But of course, I'm not opposed to those. They can be very useful, but they don't really compare to the construction of a large nuclear reactor. So for me, it depends on where you are. I come from Italy, where nuclear energy was stopped after the Chernobyl accident, and energy became the most expensive in Europe until Germany closed its nuclear industry, and now Germany is where energy is most expensive. So the former speakers also raised issues around cost. Nuclear is wrong that nuclear is expensive. Nuclear is cheap if it's invested in over the long term. If you have a nuclear reactor running for 30 years, nuclear energy is cheap. Of course, in the UK, it has been expensive. That's basically a bad deal. You can't compare renewables to nuclear energy. Why not? Because renewables are intermittent. So if you compare wind and solar to nuclear energy, that doesn't work because you need a backup. You need gas, or you need some of the fossil fuel as a backup. So there's simply no comparison on cost. On nuclear waste, I'm afraid that Emma is also wrong about nuclear waste needing to go in the ground for 300 years. There are lots of different types of nuclear waste. Different aspects of nuclear waste give off radiation over different periods of time. Most nuclear waste that is radioactive is given off very quickly after the nuclear rods are disposed of. It's very, very minimal levels of nuclear waste need to be stored over the long term, although obviously I accept that is the case. Nobody has ever died or been injured from nuclear waste or radiation related to nuclear waste. So I'm entirely positive about nuclear energy. Why not in Scotland? Why limited in the UK? That's to do with fear. It's to do with governments changing often. It's to do with the media. And it's also due to a lot of the fear-mongering that particularly we've heard in the first comments from Emma. So that's the reason why nuclear is not the solution across the world, but it is currently in Asia and India.